Hi everyone. Yeah, Noki here. It's just a quick video just to talk to somebody, to encourage somebody. It is Sunday, November 22nd, and we just got off church yes, via Zoom. Yes, we're still social distancing. So I decided to stop and just turn on the phone. I hardly ever record from my phone, but I decided before this message is actually stolen from my heart, let me just turn on my phone instead of setting up everything. Let me just turn my phone and record straight up. No editing whatsoever. So it feels like I'm live, but anyhow, how are you doing? Yeah, like I said, it's we are still in November. It's November 22nd today, and it's a Sunday. Yeah, actually, the word of encouragement that I will have for you in whatever you do, I want you, and that's also a challenge for me, I want you and I to strive to be the best in whatever we do. Whether you are a wife, a mother, a business owner, that is an entrepreneur, a worker, that is an employee or an employer, strive to be the best in whatever you do. Whether you are producing a product, strive to be the best person that you can be. Strive to produce the best. If you are an e-commerce business owner and you have to fulfill your own orders, for example, if we are on Posh, Mercari, eBay, Deeper, Vintage, Grey, whatever platform you are selling in, strive to deliver the excellent service, a memorable service that, say you are packaging, or for example, when you are packaging your order, what is it that you are doing that will make that customer, that buyer, when they receive that product, to feel like, ooh, you really gave it your all, you really put your heart to it, you really packaged your item, whether it's shoes, clothing, blouse, whatever, beauty products, whatever it is, a phone or whatever you're selling. How are you presenting it to that buyer who is going to, that customer who is receiving it? What is the first impression, so to speak? What is the first impression? I'll give you an example. When I started selling online, which was like maybe 2.5 years or 3 years ago, seems like forever. Yeah, it's been 3 years. When I started selling online, the first thing that I decided to do was the way I present that order, or whatever merchandise would have been purchased by the customer. I want them to have that beautiful experience that when they receive it, it was a conscious decision that I made, that when they receive it, I want them to have a feeling like they are receiving a present or a gift. I hope you get what I'm saying. And so what did I do for that experience? And it doesn't even cost much to package something in a way that will make your customer or the recipient of the gift to feel like you really put your all in it. So what I decided to do was get nice merchandise bags, nice merchandise bags, like when you go to Walmart or Macy's or Bloomingdale's or Lord and Taylor or Bath and Body Works, whichever place you shop at, they have their merchandise bag that is branded to say who they are. And every place you go, depending on their level of service and their level of expertise, they have something that is customized to identify that, okay, you are purchasing from us, Bath and Body Works. We are going to give you this kind of gift bag, white with red and white, or whatever color is in season at that time. Mainly it's white. So what I decided to do was, it doesn't even have to be branded. So I went online and I got this, I think I already had these merchandise bags, which were like a polka dot white. I don't even remember the first order that I packaged, and beautiful, nice and glossy. And then I also decided to go a step ahead, which is what is going to set you apart from the rest of because if you are selling on platforms like eBay, Posh, there is thousands, tens and tens of thousands of other people are doing exactly what you're doing. So you want to set a standard, have your own standard. So this standard that I set for myself is package my items, my merchandise in a way that will make the buyer feel special. So I went a step ahead. After the merchandise bag, I went across the street at my Dollar Tree and I got this tissue, we call them tissue in the USA, the tissue paper, you know, and I got plain white and the glittered ones. So depending on the item that I'm wrapping up, every item has to be, especially the clothing items, I wrap them up like I'm wrapping a birthday present. And every time that the buyer gets that item, they feel the love. And of course, I also use some thank you stickers on there and the thank you note. It is so important for you to add a thank you note in whatever you are going to give somebody or present or send an order. Always include a thank you note. So apart from the thank you stickers that I use, that I get from Amazon, so very inexpensive. I think I paid like $6 for 1,000 of those stickers. And Amazon is also where I get the merchandise and bags. And now I don't use the polka dots because I think the polka dots, I had gotten them from DHgate years back. Yeah, but I go on Amazon, my favorite place to shop, and eBay, of course. And I got these different colors. They come either in 2 colors or 3 colors depending on the ones I use. So if they come in 3 colors, it will be a pink, a purple, and turquoise. I really like those. Then depending on who buys, if I see that the name is a female name or the product that I'm sending is feminine, then I'll put them in the pink bags. And if it's a male who purchase, I'll put them in the purple. And then I always wrap them in that nice soft tissue paper and put the thank you stickers on there. And what that has done, it has gotten me feedback that I wouldn't have gotten in any other circumstance. So I use that as a way of keeping the buyer remembering me. So I am actually in their memory. They will remember that even if they purchased a pre-loved, a used item, the way that item was presented to them, it was presented in a beautiful manner, in a classy, well, not so classy, but well, for lack of a better word, it was presented in a professional way, and so much that they will remember that buyer, I have to go back to that store. I have to go back to that store. And what that has done has really increased my positive feedback. It has really like, I think I kind of managed to get a feedback that in normal circumstances I wouldn't have gotten. But because of my presentation, I tried to make it in such a way that it is the best. It is the best. Whether it's a book, even if it's a book, I know I sent a book to my friend Tandy. Shout out to Clean Loft. Check out her channel, Clean Loft. I'll leave a link for her YouTube channel in the description below. Yeah, I know she commented, she purchased the book in my store when I was really trying to get to top rated, and she's one of the people who helped me get there faster than what I did. So actually faster than what I would have done without the support that I got from some of the people who support my business. Yes, shout out to Clean Loft, and yeah, she did an amazing job, girl. I love you so much. Yeah, she's just an amazing sister in Christ. Yeah, so I'll leave a link to her YouTube channel in the description box below. Anyway, so what I'm saying is, whether you are wrapping a book, whether it's a book or a DVD or CD or whatever you are selling, make sure that it is presented in a way that is very, very professional and very beautiful. You don't have to go overboard, you know. Just keep it simple, but with a touch of class. Keep it very simple. You don't have to spend too much. You don't even have to break a leg. You don't even have to use all these colorful things. No, just keep it simple. If it's tissue paper, I prefer plain white or glittered white. That's it. I don't go and get the colored paper or anything like that. Even shoes. An example is, I think I shared this with some of you. Did I on the previous video? Yeah, but I have, you know how eBay has this amazing photo editor now, both on their desktop and on the app. They have an amazing photo editor, and what that photo editor does is it gets rid of the gray around the photos, because no matter what kind of good lighting you have, you will have some gray. So you definitely need to get rid of that gray and make your photos look crisp and nice. So I actually do that with all the shoes and all the photos that I upload for my products. So I got a message from this potential buyer who ended up being a buyer. I think she was just trying it out, trying me out. So she sent me a message and said, can you please post photos that the actual photo of the product, because I feel like you posted stock photos. Yeah, right. So I politely responded to her and told her that for one, eBay does not allow us to use stock photos. These are the photos that I took on my phone, on my Galaxy phone, the one that I'm recording this message on today for the first time. I said I took them on my phone and I just cleared the background. And yeah, that's all I say. The next thing, she purchased the shoes. I think she was actually trying me out to see if these shoes, and I told her that these shoes are used, so there's no way I'll use a stock photo for something that is secondhand, pre-loved, as we call it. Why would I take a stock photo and misrepresent the item that I'm actually selling? And that will be like falsely advertising a product. So I can take a photo and edit the background. That's fine, perfectly fine. And this I know Pash does that as well. They have the photo editing feature on their platforms, where you upload the photos. You can actually edit your photos to make them look beautiful. So that's exactly what I did. So I had to explain that to my potential buyer, and was it a day or two later, she purchased those shoes. And what I felt like was she was actually trying, knowing that I accept returns, and even if I didn't accept returns, she knew that eBay policy will actually force me to accept a return. So yes, she went ahead and purchased the shoes, and the day she received the shoes, she went ahead and left me an amazing positive feedback. So she was happy that what she saw on the picture and the item that she received, it actually matched. So that brings me to saying, when we say on e-commerce, when we are selling merchandise online, where we have a chance to sell pre-loved, pre-owned items, we shouldn't oversell or over exaggerate items. Make it look nice, but in a way that when they receive the item, when the buyer receives the item, they will also be pleasantly surprised that, wow. So you do that by not over advertising or over exaggerating the condition of the product. I mentioned this in the mistakes that some e-commerce business owners make. I hope I'll remember to link that video below. The mistakes that most people make in their businesses. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. Whatever you do, strive to be the best. Strive to be number one. Strive to be the expert. Whether it's in class, if you're a student, strive to be number one in your class. Whether you are in, you are doing a project, strive to be the best project manager. Meet deadlines. Do an excellent job. It doesn't mean that if you meet a deadline or go meet your fulfill the project before the deadline, it doesn't mean that you should submit mediocre work. Still put the effort and time and make sure that whatever work you are doing, it's excellent and it looks nice and it is clean and it shows that you put your heart to it, you put your all in it. I hope I'm making sense. Yeah. So anyway, I'll be uploading, there's tons and tons of videos that I'm working on. And thank goodness my radio schedule has changed so I'm on radio now on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I hope I'll remember to leave the link for my radio station below as well, so that you can check it out. Actually, I'm going on radio in about an hour. I'll be on radio presenting the Inspirational Lounge on Radio Musica. So you wanna, well, this video will probably be up at whatever time, but yeah, if you can tune in, that would be awesome. Every week, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Yes, I will leave my schedule in the description box below. But yeah, whatever you do, strive for excellence. Remember, you were created by an excellent God, and He's a God of excellence, and He took His time creating you in His own image. So whatever you do, whether you are a wife, strive to be that excellent wife. Do whatever you do in a way that no other woman can do it. I tell you, it is possible. And if you are a friend, be that good friend. Be a best friend. Be a nice friend. I know I get mad at my friends at times, but you know what? It's better than keeping things in your heart. And when I do that, I'm trying to make us to get to a better level of friendship, to be better friends. Yeah, be the best in whatever you do. Whether you are a supervisor, be a good supervisor. Don't be a mean supervisor. Whether you are a manager, be that nice manager, but getting the job done and getting the respect that is due to you. So with that being said, I will see you in my next video. I'll be busy this week recording some videos. Yeah, tons of videos that I have to work on. Yeah, but yeah, even those who are not interested in, who are not into online reselling, I have some content that I'm working for you. You definitely can find other things to do. It doesn't have to be e-commerce or eBay or Partial, Macaro or anything like that, but there are other things that you can do. For example, if you are a teacher, the teaching industry right now is booming. Online students, people in China are having their children sign up for lessons, for English lessons. You know, China is big on trade and all, and they want their children to be to be very competitive. So what they do is they are teaching their children English, because English is the standard language all over the world. And if they are going to do a business all over the world, they have to understand and know how to speak English. So English, teaching English as a second language online is a booming industry, and there's lots of websites where this can be done. And some websites, they do require experience. Some do their own training, some do require degrees, and a degree is, some require not even an education degree. Can be any degree, as long as you have some kind of degree. And I'll be sharing that information with you. And it doesn't matter with this thing in China, it doesn't even matter where you are located. You can be in Africa, in Zimbabwe, in South Africa. You can be in the UK. You can be in Asia. You can be wherever you are. You can be in Canada, as long as you have some kind of degree, or they can train you. So different websites have different requirements. So I'll be working on that. I think I'll just make that as a video on its own, the teaching English as a second language. I know some content creators, they bungle it up with other online job opportunities. Yes, it does qualify as part of the online job opportunities, but I do think that that on its own is such a big opportunity that needs to be addressed on its own, because there's also different websites where you can go to get those jobs, and I'll be bringing that to you. So thank you so much, and have a blessed week. And if you are selling, we are in Q4, and yes, keep doing what you need to do to get those sales, and remember to do small things with great love. From my heart to yours. Bye bye.